What's up guys, so welcome back to the channel. In this video we'll see what are frameworks and its types like front-end framework, back-end framework and full stack framework. So what is a framework? So framework is a basically a reusable code so that we can use again and again in our projects. Like reusable in the sense it basically predefined code that we use, pre-structured code. So let me show you by one example. So basically JavaScript has a framework called Angular or React or Next.js. So basically they what they do is they simplify the code written via vanilla JavaScript. So that's why we use framework to simplify the code and learning process. So comparatively to the JavaScript, React is easier to learn, but JavaScript is little bit harder to learn. So we use uh, that's why we use these frameworks. So let me go through one by one. So first is front-end framework. Front-end framework in front-end, what are the frameworks that are included? The React, Vue, Angular, Svelte, or SolidJS, something like that. So basically, in front end, mainly in JavaScript, there are only main three front end frameworks like reactjs, Angular and Vue. These three are mainly used, and also there are some CSS frameworks as well, like bootstrap or tailwind CSS, like that. So those are CSS frameworks, and these are JavaScript frameworks. And let's go through some of the backend frameworks as well. So now let's come to the backend frameworks. So in backend frameworks there are like Node.js Express .js framework. For Go, I guess there is something else. For Python, there is this Django framework. For Ruby on Rails is there. For Java, there is something else, JSP or something like that. For C Sharp, there is .NET, something like that. For PHP, there are a lot of other frameworks. So like this, there are backend frameworks as well to simplify the code. And then what is a full stack framework? Basically, a full stack framework is a combination of front end and back end. So like Next.js is a full stack framework. For PHP, there is this Laravel. Laravel is a full stack framework. Like that, there are a lot of full stack frameworks as well out there. So basically, what they does is they we can write backend as well as front end in the one same project file. So instead of separating backend and front end, they used to write it in a combination. So yeah, so these are the types like front end framework, back end framework, and full stack frameworks. And what is a framework? Framework is a piece of code that we use again and again to simplify the pro- development of the project. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.